Village Square, night. A young woman, Lena, late 20s, determined and curious, arrives in the village. She's a journalist investigating the disappearance of her brother Ethan, who vanished while researching the village's folklore. The village is eerily quiet, with only the sound of wind and distant sheep bells. The villagers eye her suspiciously as she passes. Lena checks into a small, rundown inn run by Mrs. Hargrove, 60s, stern and secretive. Inn, night. Mrs. Hargrove warns Lena not to ask too many questions about the disappearances. Some things are best left buried, she says cryptically. Lena finds an old journal in her room belonging to her brother. It's filled with sketches of strange symbols and references to the Shepherd Code. Forest, night. Lena hears faint whispers and follows them into the forest. She finds a clearing with a circle of ancient stones, each carved with the same symbols from Ethan's journal. Suddenly, she hears the sound of sheep bells and sees shadowy figures moving in the fog. She flees back to the village, shaken. Village, one. Deej. Lena meets Thomas, 40s, rugged and mysterious, a shepherd who seems to know more than he lets on. He warns her about the forest and the shepherd's curse. Thomas reluctantly agrees to help Lena uncover the truth, but only if she promises to leave the village once she finds her brother. Thomas's cottage, night. Thomas reveals that the symbols in Ethan's journal are part of an ancient code used by the village's founders to communicate with a dark entity that lives in the forest. The entity, known as the Shepherd, demands sacrifices in exchange for protecting the village. Those who try to leave or expose the secret are never seen again. Forest clearing, night. Lena and Thomas discover a hidden altar in the forest. The symbols from the journal are etched into the stone, and the air is thick with an unnatural silence. They find evidence of recent rituals, including bloodstains and Ethan's belongings. Lena is determined to confront the shepherd. Village church, night. Lena uncovers a hidden room beneath the church, filled with records of the village's dark history. She learns that the shepherd is not a myth, but a malevolent force that possesses those who break the code. Ethan had discovered the truth and was captured by the villagers to be sacrificed. Forest clearing, night. Lena and Thomas sneak into the forest during a ritual. They see the villagers gathered around the altar, chanting in an ancient language. Ethan is tied to the altar, unconscious. The fog thickens, and the sound of sheep bells grows louder. The shepherd emerges from the shadows, a grotesque, humanoid figure with the head of a ram and glowing red eyes. Forest clearing, night. Lena uses the knowledge from the journal to disrupt the ritual, breaking the code and weakening the shepherd. The villagers turn on her, but Thomas sacrifices himself to buy her time. In a final, desperate act, Lena frees Ethan and sets the altar on fire, destroying the symbols and severing the shepherd's connection to the village. Forest, dawn. Lena and Ethan flee the village as the forest collapses into chaos. The shepherd's screams echo behind them. They reach the edge of the forest and look back. The village is engulfed in fog, and the sound of sheep bells fades into silence. Lena's apartment, night. Weeks later, Lena is back home, recovering from the ordeal. She thinks it's over until she hears the faint sound of sheep bells outside her window. She looks out and sees a shadowy figure standing in the fog, its glowing red eyes staring back at her.